Hey everybody, I just finished my second Flever Corner of Happiness miniature. I got this one. This one did not take nearly as long as my witchy kitchen, which took a really long time because I didn't understand quite the way that that the wiring worked. As you can see, I installed my switch on the wrong side of the piece, but it looks really pretty when it's all lit up. You can't really tell because it's, hold on, there we go. So you can kind of see the lighting in here. I think that these kits are really great ways to learn because you can start the process of altering them right away. This is the instruction book. This one is called Elegant Studio. The instruction books are pointless. They really don't offer any sort of really good instructions, but if you watch Ashley Voortman do her miniature designs of these, then you will always learn something fun. I don't have my chair glued down yet, and I don't have this piece glued down. This is something that I made out of spare parts. And we all like that Frankenstein concept, don't we, when we're doing things like this that allow us to kind of think out of the box and think off project and think not in the instruction book. So I did want to show this to you, and then we'll do kind of a closer look at the Elegant Studio that did not turn out to be very elegant at all. As a matter of fact, it's super messy. I had some pieces of this balsa wood left over from this project, and I kind of cobbled myself together a palette. You can kind of see the palette there. This was a part of the project. It's supposed to be like a suitcase, but I kind of turned it into a trunk, and I added the raffia right here, which did come with the kit. There were tiny little strips that you were supposed to use on this box that were like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I like the way the raffia looks because obviously this box is just stuffed with maps, and you can see the maps over here, and cards, and all kinds of paraphernalia and papery things that are stuffed in here. Taught it with raffia. I added these cards did come with the kit, like these wee tiny ones right here, but I kind of used them off kit. I guess that's a word. That's what I call it. Frankensteined them up and put them in different places. I also created like a piece of paper here, and this wee tiny, it's hard to show y'all this stuff because it's so wee tiny. This wee tiny vessel of some sort. It's gold. It has a wood top. I made the wood top not out of wood, which is something we can talk about later. The marvels of paint are just marvelous, aren't they? You can turn almost anything into something else. I also added, you can see in the kit here, it had like like a double frame that had some weird something in it, and I thought it would be fun to have a window instead, so I did a little window right there, and that turned out really well. I was really happy with this. This is something that I'll definitely do more of. Again, I used just the spare balsa wood that came with the kit. As far as decorating this, I just kind of did my own thing. Totally love the typewriter in this kit. I also made this item here. So we have a thriving plant here. We have a nearly dead plant here. I liked the concept of this being a travel writer's nook. It was fun to think about that concept. You have the Eiffel Tower here. We have maps, a journal right here, a typewriter, because she is a journalist, so she would use a typewriter. And she's an old-fashioned journalist. This definitely is not something that we have the feather pen right here, which came with the kit. And I really do like that. Can you see it? It's really hard to show these things to you guys because they're just way, way, way tiny. So I'm going to turn this on. I have to say I did a much better. Don't you love the open drawer right here? I thought that was really super cool too. I did a lot better with my wiring than I did the first time. When they say glue the switch in, the glue does not work on that switch. I found some of these black tabs in my junk drawer, and I was like, wow, this double-coated tissue tape. That's what it says it is. But anyway, they worked really well. So they actually held the switch in place. So we're going to switch it on. I have not added the plexiglass stone yet. I was careful with this one to not slide the items in this to the extreme edges of this 3.5 size floor, right? So you can see that I left a lot of room here, a lot of room here, a lot of room here, and then that way I can hopefully put the plexiglass on this one. I was not able to put it on the witch's kitchen because I didn't know what I was doing, and I kept sliding things to the very edge of the model itself, and that's what you're not supposed to do. The lamp was a, yeah, that word. It was really hard, but I stuck with it because I loved it so much. I thought it was really cool. So you can see, and the lampshade is a little off kilter, but it's supposed to be a bit off kilter. So I stayed it on kit with that one. But anyway, I just wanted to show you my new kit, Quarter of Happiness Elegant Studio. If you're interested in these, they are Flever. That's the name right there. Elegant Studio is like $12. I just ordered Moon Magic, which is like a tarot reader's den, and I'm really excited to get that one. Kind of like, if you would go to a gemology store or a witchy kind of store, then that is what that one is comprised of. So lots of fun. I will leave you guys now. Please check these kits out if you are like longing to do something very different, and if you have if you're working on your patience. I seem to always be working on my patience these days at my age. So this is a great little project. Would not recommend it for children, or I don't even know if I would not recommend it for kiddos. I don't think it is recommended for kiddos, but it's a lot of fun. All right, I will see you guys soon. Please give me a thumbs up and comment if you're so inclined. Thanks a bunch, y'all, for hanging out with me. Talk to you soon. Bye.